helpful to see it and helpful to tame it, and it made sense as to why my car was like blowing up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It-
definitely when it comes to the sub frequencies, it's very it
yeah.
could be very helpful to use an analyzer to just check like, hey, are we on point? Is it too much? Is it too little? Like,
Yes.
yeah,
And I had so many engineers say to me, I don't know one engineer who does that. And I thought, yeah, because you guys never do your own mastering.
yeah,
This is why
yeah,
they don't have to think about it. So they can like push any analog console, throw things in the red, be as cool as they want to be. And the mastering engineer goes, well, the album will not play. It'll just keep jumping out of the grooves if we allow this. So they just fix everything for them and they don't even realize it.
yeah. Yeah, for me, like I've always learned to master my own stuff. It it started out of necessity. So,
Yes. All of
and
this started out of necessity for me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah. Because why did it start for you out of necessity?
I was 9 years old playing guitar and, you know, had one since I was two, a plastic guitar, and just wanted to write my own songs. Started writing songs at 10 years old. And my dad had little tape recorders and like little reel-to-reels and little boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
I have pictures I could share, but it was like, you know, little reel-to-reels and then little cassette decks and all these kinds of things. And it was just so much fun to play with them that I knew I was just writing way too many songs to then go get studio time. I'm a young kid. I don't have the money for studios. And I didn't have anybody interested in my work saying, wow, you write cool songs, let's produce you or set up a budget. So it was like, I love the idea of making that sound painting. How can I learn more about this? And when I was 17, a TIAC 2340 was being sold at a little music store. And I said to my dad, I need to use $600 of my money and buy this because it just came down from like
yeah,
$1,400.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And he's going, let me go see if this thing is worth it, you know?
Eh,
And that's how it all started. And I was plugging guitars and mics directly into the tape deck. I didn't have a mixer. I had a little AX20 TIAC box that was left, right, or center for each of the four channels to get it to go down to cassettes. And before that, I was bouncing back and forth to cassettes.
yeah,
So to me, to hear my ideas and to be able to play those recordings for other people so they could hear that I had another guitar idea or 15 vocal idea or whatever it was really interesting to be able to play them and show them for them.
and I think also the method you used, yeah, which is back then there wasn't anything else, but
No.
create a lot of like you learn to make decisions, you learn to um um
Yes.
yeah, you learn to be very creative with the limited resources.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I like about analog gear.
Yeah, you have to decide some things and be tasty about it up
Yeah,
front in a way.
yeah. Oh,
That was
those
a funny thing.
those things could be worth a fortune right now.
I know, and there's so many audio people that would love to play with these things. I've even written to Tascam a few times. This was a pretty big thing. It was like 9 inches high and like the size of,
Yeah,
I don't- you know, real deep. And it
yeah,
sat. That's looking down on it on its back. Of course, everybody had these things in
yeah,
college. Me and my roommate would always bring this to our project band so that we could hear our four-horn charts, and
yeah.
the teacher would always call us the recording twins. And then how
Yeah.
many demos do I have of thousands and thousands of songs on this thing? And it's the only version of those songs I have written. You know, it's like I have to get to all of those and make recordings of them. That was the 2340 with the 7.5 inch reels, the 4-track reel to reel, quarter-inch tape. And then from that, it came to the half-inch 8-track that I made my first album on.
Yeah.
And so now I have the MS-16. I have a 16-track 1-inch,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
This guy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's behind me over there.
And
And
do you use it to record them or just for the color?
a little both. A little
Okay.
both.